tough shots, talented player. Big fan of his game. Uh, I mean, it's a new era in basketball. You know, he could dribble, he could shoot it, all three levels. You know, he's on the attack, being strong and getting calls. So, I mean, hell of a night from him. I mean, I don't have too much to say. I mean, he had a great night, and that's that.
Had two guys, a few all-stars score 40 plus on you this year, 38 plus. Is that just a helpless feeling when something like that is transpiring?
I mean, I don't really get the question, but this is the NBA. Dudes are talented, and when you come across teams that got, you know, more than one guy, you know, who's like this team, D'Angelo Russell. You can't forget he was an All-Star, so he's still, you know, on that caliber. And you got Karl-Anthony Towns. You got Anthony Edwards, who, you know, is a young up-and-coming great player. You know, so it kind of makes it easy for them, you know, having the establishment. You know, I mean, like I said, it's a bunch of teams who's been together. They know who their guys are, and they're talented, and that's just that. It's the NBA.
Sheldon spoke of your guys' chemistry, and you seem to find him a lot in the game, especially during crunch time. Can you talk about what it feels like to have somebody on the floor like that with you that you can trust and get the ball to him and know he's going to get it in the bucket?
I mean, I trust all my teammates. It's not just Keldon Johnson. I trust everybody. So that's my style of game. If I see you, I'll turn down the shot to get you the ball. So I love his confidence. You know, I tell all of them to shoot it, not just for the benefit of me, just the benefit of the team. We want to score. We want to get stops. We want to score the basketball. So, you know, I love just the confidence of them letting it fly, getting threes up, or driving to the basket for themselves or a teammate.
I've had to face some pretty big men, some pretty great big men, especially lately. What conversations do you have with Yak after games like this? Do you still have this great game? It's just Karl-Anthony Towns. Do you guys have much conversation about that? Do you have to pick his head up much during games like this?
I mean, it's it's like I said, it's the NBA. Dudes are talented. I mean, obviously with Karl Anthony Towns, somebody who could shoot, could dribble, play, you know, back to the basket. He's a driver. He's capable of driving. So you know that's a tough assignment, and you know teammates got to have your back if you get beat or however it is. I think they all tried. You know, you can always do better. And we played John Moran. He scored what? I don't know, 46 or something like that. Uh, so it's like it's the NBA. Dudes is talented. You know, obviously we can all be better. You know, as individuals. You know, but also as team defense, we could be better to help our guys. So, you know, it is what it is. You just gotta keep pounding and play with that toughness. And like I said, I'm gonna keep preaching this to NBA. And you know, a lot of dudes are really talented.
I know you guys will talk a lot about defense against stuff, but just offensively speaking, this is on pace to be probably the highest scoring team Pop's ever had. Do you think you guys have answered a lot of questions about where the points are going to come from after DeMar's gone, LaMarcus is gone, those guys are gone?
I mean, answer what questions from who? Where those questions come
Well,
from?
I know Pop before the season talked about having to replace those guys and how you're going to replace the 20 points a game DeMar gave you and LaMarcus. Do you think you guys have just sort of shown how you can be an even better offensive team than you were even before?
I mean, we're a new team. We're a young team. Dudes trying to prove themselves, playing with chips on their shoulder. You always want that. I mean, no matter if it's here or elsewhere, you know, you want young guys. Obviously, the league's going young, and you want dudes that want to play, you know, hard and with chips on their shoulder, and just want to prove to people, you know, that they could play and they belong. So, I mean, those are great guys, but that's the past. I don't live in the past. You know, me as an individual, I try to get better each and every year, and I think the guys around the locker room, you know, they're waiting for the opportunities, and a lot of people forget it's our first year being the young group going to play. You look at Memphis, this is their what, third, fourth year together. It's the reason why they're at where they're at, you know. So chemistry and being familiar with who you're playing with and who's your teammates is important in this league, you know, whether you're a young team or a veteran team. So next man up, you know, them dudes is out of here. You know, next guy step up, or there's a draft every year. there's free agency every year. That's how I could really put it.
Kelvin had his third game of 30-plus tonight. How impressive is it to see what he's done offensively this season from where he started and where he is now?
I mean, it's great. He's scoring, he's shooting well. He's always been a driver, so, we expect that. But I hope his mentality is I don't care because we lost, because, that's the mentality I live with. I don't care if I played the best game of my career and we lost. It doesn't mean nothing. Nobody's going to talk about losers. You only talk about the winners. So, I hope he continues to work and play with that chip on his shoulder.
Kind of a random question. Looking at guys like Klay Thompson, other players that have battled back from devastating injuries, do you have that level of respect knowing that you went through to see them get to where they are, fight through it and come back?
I mean, absolutely. For me, it's I just try to be fearless. As far as when I came back, when you do anything with stuff on your mind, it's gonna be hard. Whether it's basketball, you guys' world, in the media world, or working at McDonald's. If you're thinking about the negatives and all the what ifs, then it's gonna be hard to reach your full potential. So I think with injuries, you just got to believe in your work. Like for myself, I was out a whole year, 12 months, and I worked hard. And the only thing in my mind was just go out and play. If it happens again, it happens again. It's out of my control. And I think the fearless thing is the most important. Just go out and be yourself and have fun, and I think that'll help you get over it.
Do you reach out to guys, when they go down, just offer words of encouragement, you text them?
For sure. It's a brotherhood. It's a brotherhood, as far as the basketball side, and somebody specifically like Klay Thompson. We're familiar with each other. We talked, a couple times. So, somebody like that, though, he love the game. When you love the game, then, obviously you appreciate the support from your family, friends, and, brothers around the league. But, he figured it out, and it's going to all pan out for him. Or anybody going through injuries, once you get comfortable and confident back, what you're used to doing, then you'll be fine.